First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honor to the Ellsworth Millstone, and salutations to all y'all came on the highways and byways bidding to marriage. I'm just going to make this a quick lesson. It's going to be about Esau covering the faces of the prophets, not only the prophets, but let's say, Beethoven, or, I just want to get into how Esau trying to hide himself, we talk about it, how he's always hiding, or why he's always changing the faces of people to him, because he's not trying to be Esau, Esau, he doesn't want, because his destiny is to be destroyed off the face of the earth, because he's wicked, ultimately, and he's adverse to the Most High, every which way possible. He can't keep no law, he's profane, no, but no one could be more profane than him, no matter what they do, no one could be more profane than him, because why? Wait, no, hold on. Hebrews 12:16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for a morsel of meat sold his birthright. And let's just get more into it. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For you know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. So it doesn't matter what he does, and what he says, there's no repentance. And he's the most profane person through everything he does, every nation, Moab eats defiled foods. Ham is, I don't know, they're just strange people over there. Every nation, that the Lord created has a flaw of some sort. But Esau, he's flawed throughout. Like he just can't do right, Even if he wanted to. These other nations hate us, but to a certain extent, But Esau, he just if he's able to live again after slavery, he's gonna go right back to what he was doing before, wickedness, But Esau right now is trying to hide himself, I'm gonna try to play this video, short, few clips of it.
Israel today are not the Hebrew Israelites. The Jews that are over there today are actually the ones that have funded slavery. They run our media. They run our Wall Street. They run everything. Music. They run music. They run all of it. The Jewish name is on everything that controls our country. And people they don't look at what the prophecy has said. They don't look at what Revelation says. It says that the people in Israel claim that they're Israelites and they're not.
And that's true. They're the synagogue of Satan, and they will worship before thy feet. The scriptures tell us that because Esau, he wants his birthright back. That's the whole point of what he's doing. Ultimately, everything he's doing to this very day is to get his birthright. He's in the land of Israel because he wants to be Israel. He wants to be us. He thinks it was meant for him, but ultimately it wasn't. And he won't let it go. He think the Lord made a mistake, which is why he tried to be like the Most High, because he's all mad that he doesn't got his birthright. He's mad that he's supposed to be a slave. Because the scriptures tell you in Genesis when Jacob had the birthright, he said all your brethren will serve you. Every nation shall bow before thee. That includes Esau. And Esau doesn't want that. If Esau right now thinking maybe I shouldn't sold you my birthright. Esau's mad, but it's not it's not his fault because this is not your story, Esau. It's the Lord's story. It's what the Lord wanted. But Esau, he can't accept, he just won't accept it. He think the Lord made a mistake. You know, the Lord's perfect in all his doings, and Esau doesn't see that. He's mad. You know. So what he does is he hides trying to say he's the prophet. You know, he hides and say he's I remember I seen Esau was wearing something compared to what Moab used to wear in ancient times. Some type of Chinese clothing. You know, Esau trying to hide, trying to be. He wants to be everything but himself, because he knows judgment's coming for him. You know, scriptures tell us that he's gonna reap what he sowed. You know, so he hides in plain sight. You know, try to be the prophets. You know, look at they won't eat. You know, Esau. You know, look. He think you can't even survive in the sunlight. Oh, they got Enoch, a dark skinned person though. One person out of the mix. This looks like a colored Edomite. They got Jeremiah looking like a colored Edomite. You know, they got they got a bunch of, you know, they saw mixing everything up. You know, this is like an accurate picture. You know what all the prophets should look like. All the prophets. You got them looking like Edomites. You know, Esau's mad. You know, that he doesn't have his birthright. He doesn't want to be Esau because he knows he has hells to pay for everything he's done to Israel and also the world. You know, you think the other the animals aren't mourning, the trees, the leaves, you know, everything is alive. You know, the Lord created. You know, so Esau got to pay. You know, for everything he done. You know. The scriptures tell us that the earth is given in the hands of the wicked. John 9:24. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You know, who else is doing this? Who's covering the face of the judges? You know, it's not Israel. It's not Moab. You know. So that's the only conclusion is the so-called white man. You know, Esau. You know, he's wicked. You know, he's mad. You know, Esau's mad about everything. Esau's mad that he can't have a skin complexion. He's mad that he can't be the one that chosen. You know, Esau's mad about it. The spiritual powers ain't gonna be his. So Esau's mad about everything. You know that song. I remember I used to play it. You know, in one of my past videos. If it was a song about if I could trade places. You know, if I only could. If God could trade places with me and you. So you know, Esau knows. You know, Esau knows. You know, he put in these songs, these movies, Thor and Loki. You know, symbolism for Jacob and Esau. It goes for like Lion King, you know, Scar was Esau and Simba was Israel, you know. So like Esau knows, you know. He puts it out there, but I don't know what purpose for it, you know. People are waking up to the truth, you know. And Esau don't want to be Esau because of this one scripture also, Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. You know, Jacob I loved, and Esau have I hated. You know, he hates you, Esau. Your spirit's not right. You know, Esau. I'm gonna title this video Esau can't hide no more. You know, everybody's waking up to who he is, a devil. Oh yeah, this is another video. Um. Hold up.
Snakes have many predators.
You ready?
That's why they have camouflage.
How do I know which ones are dangerous and which ones aren't?
Snakes have colorful bodies,
Were you fucking with my kid? You're looking at the toy.
and they use that to warn predators that they're venomous.
poisonous snake. You really want to look for the color. The brighter the color, the more venomous it is.
So once they're striking, you want to move out of the way.
Ready to go. Hide under my bed. Go
If
now.
you don't, if it's venomous, then you're dead meat.
It's fascinating, isn't it? What's the next generation? Julian Francis Hall.
But yeah, this is not the part I wanted to show you guys, because there was another part. It was Esau beat. There was an Edomite right in the profile of the this Edomite right here in the video, in the thumbnail. He was beating on Jake. The whole point of the show, I think, is Skin. It's called Skin, but I seen the trailers. I seen another one earlier. Esau was basically beating on Jake, and I think the whole point of the video, the whole point of this show that's coming out is that the wicked, Esau is the wicked. It's showing who's the man that's been causing all this, all this problems. They're depicting Esau as the so-called white man as a bad person now. Back in the day, they would never do that. It shows you another reason. It's showing you another reason how, not another reason, but it's showing you that Esau's falling, his kingdom is falling apart. They're depicting the so-called white man as more of a wicked person than they would back then. More and more daily. Esau's making more TV shows about this. The other one I've had in my video, it was the Edomite going into slavery for being a Nazi. They were enslaved by Judah. In that other video. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated. Revelation 3:9. Behold, I'll make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but they do lie. Who say they are Jews? Those they have the little curls in their heads, the little hats. Like, where in the scripture does it say you got to do all of that? It's all just weird. Not only that, but they circumcise the boys with their teeth. When they're born. So Esau's sick. I'll make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. And Esau, not only he does all that wickedness, that they're not the Lord's chosen people because they depend on America. They depend on other nations. Why are you so dependent? If the Lord is with you, right, you shouldn't be dependent on other nations. The Lord, there's no searching of his understanding. Or his strength is infinite. Omnipotent, omnipresence is everywhere, all knowing. All powerful. And you got Esau, right? And trying to be the Lord's people, but yet you depend on America more than you depend on the one that you worship, that you say you worship. You don't work, but we all know that you don't worship Yahweh Shai, because we say that the name is dreadful among the heathen. His name is dreadful among the heathen, so they can't speak the name. If they do, they're gonna be too afraid, So it's telling you right there. There's so many signs proving that they're not the Lord's chosen people. They depend on America a lot. They circumcise babies with their teeth. They control everything, right? They have control of every single thing, but yet they push wickedness daily. He's united with Donald Trump, Nate Yahoo or whatever, Nathan. And Donald Trump is a wicked person. Talking about people gotta leave the country. The northern tribe been here longer than Edom been. Esau took this country. You know, I'm gonna get this one more scripture before I end the video. Obadiah 1:18. The house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. They shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remain in the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. So Esau is not going to be on earth no more. You know, he's going to be wiped out completely because they're wicked. The women, the children, the men. So so they all got to go. You know, Esau is just too dangerous to be left alive. You know. So after slavery, you know, he's gonna be wiped off the face of the earth. You know, because if he doesn't, he's gonna go right back to what he's doing. You know, Esau's gonna reveal daily that he is the wicked. You know, the white man, so-called white man. You know, he's telling you that the infrastructure, the power structure is going down. You know, you got this thing called "You Will Not Replace Us." You know. White Lives Matter. You will not replace us. White people have decreased from being 35% of the Earth's population in the 1900s to being 7% in 2020, and from the 90% of the United States population in 1960s to 55% in 2020. So Esau's he's dwindling. It's it's very easy because the gene is not really strong. You see, so if they mix with someone that's melanated, that color of that white skin is gonna be gone not gone completely, but they're not gonna be what they're not gonna be white. They're gonna be probably like his color. That's the Edomite right there. He has a little hat on. Oh yeah, that's the Jewish fake the cars arts. But yeah, Esau's dwindling. You know, in numbers. No, you will not replace us. This is what you get. A white bunch of white supremacists. You know, Esau is about to get wiped out. You know. Ultimately, the Lord's gonna put genocide. It's gonna be genocide. You know. But Esau's, you know, he can't hide no more. The wicked. You know. The hateful. Perpetual, you know, that the anger, you know, it's still getting shown more and more daily by the women of their nation, by the men, you know. So many videos, you know. So, you know, I would say stay clear of any side of Edomite, you know. But that's it on that, you know. I don't want to make it long. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elders, great millstone, and salutations to all Yakim and the highways and the byways, Billington marriage. Till next time. Till next time, I say shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai.